You've come to the last step of evaluating your unpaired t-test statistically significant result, and you're going to now calculate a confidence interval. Now, you're going to recognize some of the features of calculating a confidence interval, but you have to, of course, remember that in the unpaired t-test, you're evaluating the difference between means. So the values that you use reflect that. In other words, your lower limit is calculated by multiplying the difference between mean 1 and mean 2, the means that you compared, and then you'll subtract from that the t-critical value times the standard error of the mean difference. And you've already calculated all of these values in your previous steps, right? So mean 1 was 17, mean 2 is 21, the critical value, 95% critical value for t is 2.0, and the standard error of the mean we previously determined to be 1.48, right? Now notice that I put here t critical value. You could also say t 95%, right? Because we selected an alpha of 0.05. So that's, you'll see it written both ways. So let's calculate this through. This is pretty easy. Just notice something in this example. Mean 1 is less than mean 2, which is going to give us a negative value to work with. That shouldn't trip you up too much. And then this is our critical value is 2.00 times our standard error of the mean difference. Is this? And then as before, we're doing exactly the same thing. 17 minus 21, but this time, of course, it's plus to get the upper limit. 2.00 times standard error of the mean value, 1.48. Okay. So here we have minus 4 minus, right? And here we have 2.00 times 1.48 equals 2.96. Right? So if we want to do it the easy way, we get negative 6.96 as our lower limit, right? And here we're going to get minus 4 plus 2.96, right? The same values. Over here it's exactly the same. You don't have to recalculate it. Okay, so now we have minus 4, and we're going to do plus 2.96. Of course, that's going to give us a minus 1.40. So notice that this time our confidence interval range is negative numbers. And so let's just do this. Okay, so you might say 95% confidence interval for this, CI equals minus 6.96 to minus 1.40. That's the confidence interval for the difference between these mean values.